Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to be here, like always. Today is Speed Build Sunday again, and we are building an apartment complex. I realized after the fact that there might be a maximum number of apartments allowed on a certain lot. It might be 4, I'd have to look it up. But I don't care that much. This is just a little apartment complex I wanted to build since we have the really cool 4-round pack and we can just have apartment complexes. So my thought on this complex was that I wanted to have a place for my children from my 100 baby family save to go. So I want to kind of keep them somewhat together. So I figured, what better than like a little apartment complex that is literally just owned by everyone in our little family. So that's what I'm doing here, is building this apartment complex. So I did base this off a floor plan. I'll have to throw the floor plan into the video if I have it. I don't know if I have it. I might have rid of it. But I based this off of a floor plan. It's not fully accurate to it. But each floor has 4 units. There is a single bedroom unit, a 2-bedroom unit, and a 3-bedroom unit. Maybe there's 2 2-bedroom units. I honestly don't fully remember, but that's what this is, and then it's 4 floors, so I think there's a total of 16 units. And that's what we're working on. So I'm trying to find the floor plan that I used for this build. I think it's this one. Yes, so there is 1 unit that has 2 bedrooms, another unit with 2 bedrooms. This one has 3 bedrooms, and that one has 1. 2 of the units on each floor have a balcony. The other 2 do not. They're somewhat small apartments, especially when talking about like the kitchen, dining room. Those are both very small. The bathrooms, the laundry rooms. Again, I did tweak the layouts of some of them. They have walk-in closets. They have a pantry. They have laundry. They have coat closets. The way their laundries are set up, that would never work. And the way that we don't use coat closets, pantry, stuff like that in The Sims. So I did tweak the layouts to make them a little more functional in The Sims. I don't furnish it in this one. This is going to be a 2-parter. This is only me building the shells of the apartments, and I'm going to furnish them very basically. And then when I move one of the children into the unit, I will renovate it when I move them in with the money that they have and make it a little more personalized. But I thought that this was a nice way to have it. So if we have like each child we move in, maybe we move them into a 1-bedroom unit or a 2-bedroom unit, and then if they have kids and they move into a bigger unit, because I know one of our children in the 100 Baby Challenge has a kid, so maybe they would be in the 2-bedroom or 3-bedroom unit. So we'll kind of do with that. So I keep saying so and but and okay and yeah, and I say that all the freaking time. That's what we're working on. Each one of them has at least, the basics: a living room, a kitchen, a laundry room, a bathroom. I think almost all of them. One of them has a double door bathroom, if that makes sense. It is connected to both the bedroom and the main living area. I'll have to download this picture and add it to the the video. But yeah, that's the basis of the layout, and then I went with a different image for did I click the wrong one? Does that happen? So and then I went with a different idea for the color scheme on the outside. I went for a little bit more of an industrial look to make it look a little nicer. I'm going to throw both of those images here in a moment. I'm going to pop those into the video so you guys can see what I was using as a image. I don't know if I can put the floor plan in, but I should be able to at least put in the inspo image if it'll let me. pop that in there or not. It may not. So that sucks for me, I guess. I can't put those in there, which is completely fine. But I struggled with the way it was set up in the front because the image of the building that I was using as an inspo pic for the exterior is a slightly different layout of a building than the one I was using for the interior. But I really liked the way it turned out. I struggled to find a door that I actually liked. I think I go with that one. I could be mistaken. I think that door's too big and the color's off. I might go with that one. Or do I go with that one? I don't know what door I go with fully off the top of my head at the moment. But you'll see it pause quite frequently. My boyfriend was over when I was building this, and I would pause and be like, what do you think about this? What do you think? And so I did, like, trying to pick the doors that go into the apartments. Like, not just these doors that go around inside the apartment, like the door that goes to the hallway outside the apartment was one that I kind of struggled with. Because I just, like, what do I do? Because, like, you don't really want a window because it looks into your apartment, but, like, I need a door that's gonna look decent. It's gonna look like a, it's gonna have a window, or it's gonna look like a normal, like, bedroom door, which is where that point comes in, like, you don't want that window in the middle. So I ended up finding one that had, like, a window on top, and in my head, you could find a curtain to cover that. And, like, like, the side windows aren't gonna look good. Nobody wants a door with the side window, because it's tough to cover. And, like, I could pretend in the game that, like, it comes with a cover, but, like, it doesn't. But no one's also gonna be peeping Tom and the Sims through the door, but it all just bothered me. So either I went with the one with the window above the door, or I went with this door. I might have gone with that door, because that door looks really practical, but also looks like a hotel door. So I think I finally settled on this one. This was, like, what I decided. And then you'll see me eventually just, like, copy to, like, each level to the next level. To just try to keep the floor plans the same on each level. You'll see I'm trying to decide what I want to do with the stairs with the new stair update. Another thing that I asked for feedback from my boyfriend on. But I really think that this turned out really nice. Once we get, like I said, I just worked on the floor plans and I did the exterior. Those are the only two things that I did in this build. So I made the 4 levels because I think that's the highest you can build to. And in the next one, we will furnish the whole build. So next week, hopefully, we'll be furnishing this. And it'll look really nice. I just keep saying I'm super excited. And it's starting to bother me how much I say that. Like, I realize, like, I start every video with, like, I'm so excited to get into it. Yeah, I would be filming it if I wasn't. But anyway, I digress. I think it's turning out really nice. I think it'll be a perfect little apartment complex for our future children, and we'll probably have to make more. Maybe we'll make townhouses somewhere and everything, and slowly build our world and populate our world and have a whole new world. But I also went into Newcrest. I don't know if this was built in Newcrest. It very well could have been. But I went into Newcrest to build this build on my 100 baby save, and that world was packed full of houses. And I have no recollection in my memory of doing that, but I guess I did. And I have a whole full world. So we'll have to fiddle fart with that eventually. Maybe I'll make a video messing with the whole setup of the world. Who knows? Oh my god, there's a massive hole in my pants! When did that happen? That's so disappointing. Is that when I fell earlier? Oh my god. I'm so sad. How did I just discover that? But, here you'll see, again, I'm just copying the floor plan up from the, other levels. It's really, there's so much to talk about for that part of it. You can see the more industrial style. I really wanted to use those windows. That's really what it came down to. I never built anything industrial style. And so I never could use those windows. And I love those windows. They look so cool. So that's me just trying to use them. And so I tried to make this building very industrial. So that's me doing that. Some of them this window has the option for an open window or a closed window, so I did a few of them with the open to kind of give it a little contrast. but in the winter that may not be practical, but shh. And then, what was the other thing that I was gonna say? I think I did slightly higher wall heights on, I think I did medium wall height on this build because I wanted to have slightly higher ceilings. I'm starting to realize that, like, the low wall height, it's not that good. Like, it's really not that fancy. And not great, so I like going with the medium wall height. It's been my new thing. I like the doors on the back units. So if you're looking right now, the left front unit that we're staring at, the left unit is unit A. The unit on the right is unit B. The unit on the left behind unit A is unit C. And the one in the back behind unit B on the right side is unit D, if that makes sense. So basically, yeah, no, it's not very easy to explain. But the unit C, which is the 3-bedroom unit in the back of the building that actually peeks out the side of the front of the building on the far right there, where the double windows are on the very far right, the dark gray. That is part of unit C, which has the balcony, but I love the way the door is like tucked on the side. So I purposely put like a fully glass door right here, these units. Literally this unit, those balconies. I love the little single glass door. I think it looks so pretty and it doesn't fully look like a door, so it might just look like a window. It looks really nice. Yeah, this is what I was talking about, where like the layout of the outside of this building is not the same as the layout of the inspo pic that I used, but I think the building looks so nice from the outside. It looks like a very like a modern industrial. Like it's very well maintained, brand new build type deal, or like recently renovated, but still very nice. And you'll see those open windows there on the left. Was I using right and left wrong? I might have been, or I said right both times. I'm sorry, I'm terrible with directions. But I hope you guys all enjoyed. That's pretty much it, besides me finishing off the wall colors and floors. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, go ahead and leave a like. If you have any suggestions, put them in the comments down below. And if you want to see more Minecraft and Sims content, go ahead and subscribe, because I make tons of it. And I will talk to you guys all later. Bye, everyone!